Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly tarot scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what resonates with you and what feels right with your own experience. The way I do these readings is I draw three cards for the whole week. The first being the main opportunity, the second the main challenge, and the third the overall advice. I also draw a fourth card, which is more about a Zen message, the spiritual message that tries to bring to consciousness unconscious patterns that may affect what's going on during the week. So Gemini, this is an interesting week to realize some heavy burdens you may still carry inside of you. And there's a lot of association with being, with regret, with holding on to the past, with an inability to move forward to a new cycle and a new beginning, and a new sense of empowerment and structure in your emotional self and mental self. And the main opportunity is the Five of Cups. And as you know, or you might not, Cups talks about emotions, about our emotional self, about our feelings, our connections, our creativity, our relationships. And the Five of Cups talks about crying over spilled milk, and many times holding to a sense of regret and what if states of mind that and states of feeling that many times not only brings us some sense of bitterness and sadness and negativity, but also keeps us from beginning new chapters, new relationships, new cycles of emotional fulfillment and emotional renewal. Because when waters get stuck, they get they get they get like, how you call it, they get really toxic because they are stuck, and water is meant to flow, emotions are meant to flow, not to be toxic to your own self. So there's a lot of there's an opportunity of liberation on that sense of letting your waters flow, of letting the past flow its course and let it go and forgive yourself and forgive whatever the emotional situation is that's preventing you from beginning a whole new cycle, because you do have as a challenge the Fool, and the Fool is the zero. It's the last and the first. It's the whole new beginning, and it's the initiator of the travel in the tarot. It's the initiator of the human experience in this journey of life. He's just experimenting and beginning and feeling kind of naive and free and careless, just wanting to experiment and discover and start renew and start fresh, a whole new chapter of your life. So as a challenge, again, this is really strong. This is minor. So if you put your will to it, if you put your really whole being into overcoming this past situation and overcoming this bitterness and this regret or guilt or sorrow or sadness that's still preventing you from moving forward, just be aware that this situation is much more stronger because it's a major arcana. So it's like the universe wants you to move forward. The universe is giving you all the opportunities to move forward and all the opportunities to begin a new cycle. And it's just about you being able to overcome, first being honest with what you feel, then realizing, just doing a cleansing process. And during that cleansing process, they may surface many things. You may cry and you may feel like everything is getting worse. But then when you release all that, all those stuck waters, things are suddenly much lighter. You don't carry no long. You don't carry much longer that heavy burden on your chest. And I know it's really hard. I know it's really hard to do that. It's not easy. I'm not saying it is, but what I'm saying is that the universe is helping you. So the fool is in the challenge position because you are still too attached to the past and to the feeling of holding on. But the universe wants you to acknowledge the whole new spectrum of opportunities arising in your way, and it's just about you having the courage and the determination to move along that new path and that new beginning of sense. Because the advice is the emperor, and he was in the reverse position. So the advice is for you to find your structure, is for you to find your own authority, is for you to find your own strength and in domain on your own life, on your own emotional self. So it's about you being upright and being in control and being the only authority figure to respond in your life, in being the father and being the husband and the wife and everything at once, being so independent and so self-reliant that you know nothing can get you because you are in your own space and you know who you are and you know what you're doing and you know what you're meant to do. When it's in the reverse, those things may be clouded, and those things you may feel like you have no sense of security, no sense of stability. You don't know how to take charge of your life, and everything seems just too damn confusing and too damn scary. But it's about, again, you when you start releasing those toxic waters inside of yourself, slowly you will realize that this is going to um, move its direction, and it's going to enhance much more strength, much more determination, much more perseverance of building your prospect of life, of building your image of life, of building your own um, maybe new, eccentric, different vision of life. It doesn't matter, really. It's just about you needing to just do that renewal and cleansing inside of you. So this emperor, which is the advice, can be fully in its power, which is you. You can be fully on your power to take things into a more grounding state and a higher state where you just feel invincible. You feel like you are your own rock and you don't need nobody else and no situation to provide that security that you so hard built for upon yourself. And also the Zen message is guilt. So again, you are self-inflicting pain upon yourself because of your thoughts, because of your thought process, because of the feeling that you have gone wrong in some situation, because you feel like you've done something wrong, or someone did something wrong to you, or you were not able to be there, you were not able to be, whatever it is, you are stuck in a pattern of guilt. And this is not at all helping you in moving into this process of a whole new beginning. This is hindering you because it's keeping you even more attached to that toxic state of feeling, and not only feeling but now also thinking. So it's both toxic environments you are in right now, and it's not the best for you because it's preventing you from achieving many blessings. But again, even those states of being have a lot of positive outtakes you can take from it, and a lot of important lessons and messages, which is learn from your past, learn from your mistakes, um, forgive the situation, forgive yourself, forgive whatever it was that may had stirred up this feeling of insane guilt and sorrow and regret, and just let the waters flow and let the course of the situation go. If it's not a situation that it's over, it will be soon, for the better or for the worse. It doesn't matter if you do want the situation to begin new or not, but it will once you, which is the doorway. It's the doorway for your journey, for the amazing journey of structure and power of your own life. So just get over this guilt. Realize what the situation was. Acknowledge that maybe you didn't do anything, you didn't do all that you wished you could have done, but forgive yourself from it and actually remember what you did right. Why only we just only think about the guilt and the things we did wrong? What about the things we did right? And sometimes we do things right every single day. So why does it when we do one thing wrong, we fall into this horrible um, villain with ourselves process that we just want to take over all our power, all our sanity because of it. Why is it necessary to do that? It's not. So again, Gemini, the message this week is to get over this situation, to forgive the situation, to let the flow of your emotions take its course, to cry what you need to cry, to say goodbye to what you need to say goodbye, and not holding on too tightly to it, and not holding on to these negative patterns that are keeping you from fully, again, having that door being open to you once you have all your, when you are purified, when you have everything cleansed, like I was saying, from your own sense of perspective and feelings. And it's really important for you this week to acknowledge that so you can feel better with yourself. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I'm new at this, so it means a lot to me. I'm just experimenting and doing what I love. So either people like it or not, I'll still be doing it because I really enjoy it, and it's part of my purpose right now. And I'm here to spread my own voice and not be afraid of listening to myself. So the advice I give you, and in some sense, the advice I give you here, it's because I already been there in that situation, and I sometimes still fall back into some patterns, but it's from our own experiences that we can talk and share the situations and acknowledge many things and come to realizations of many things. So I hope you have a great week, and we'll see each other in the next video.